Hey guys, so what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, you guys can see I have a HELIUM Hotspot, and this is something I've been playing around with for the past 7 days, and I've just been recording the profits and whatnot. And so you guys saw that I've mined roughly about 14 helium, and that is worth about $217 as of recording this video, which is just insane for something that only takes about 10 watts. Okay, 10 watts for this little hotspot here, and I believe specifically this is called the original HELIUM Hotspot. And I know there are actually a bunch of different versions out there, and I'm hoping that I can receive those to do more reviews about helium. And so I've been learning a lot about Helium Network and the algorithm, which is proof of coverage, which is really cool, which I will explain later on in this video. I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff regarding the helium miners, and yeah, we'll talk about that. But first, I just wanted to show you guys this little guy, and it's pretty cool. Like, I didn't have it running in my crypto mining garage here. I've actually had it upstairs running on the window there, close to the window, so that it would have good coverage outside. So yeah, this thing, it's been running really well. I have had no issues, and setting this up is brainless. Like, it's really easy. Like, you just follow the little pamphlet that you get with it, and also you have to download the Helium app. And so I'm not sure if Helium is actually selling these anymore, as I heard that they ran out. So you might not be able to get this model specifically, but there are new ones, which I'll have linked down below. You can go check those out if you want to order one. A different kind of helium miner, which I believe, you know, they have like Raspberry Pis and more memory and RAM and better antennas and stuff. So check that out down below. So the biggest thing you guys are probably wondering, and I am not able to show my exact profits, and also the app itself was pretty, I would say it would dox where I live, so I cannot show that location. I cannot show the exact helium profits that I'm giving, because then you guys will probably be able to find out where I live. Alright, so that's why I can't show the app. But you can see here, I've just averaged what I've mined in the past 7 days, and so it's about 14 helium and about $217. So, which is, yeah, it just blows my mind that this little guy has mined that much. And another crazy thing is that there is nobody around me. Like, there's no one else with these helium miners on the map when I was looking. And so what I was thinking of how I was generating helium is that in the app it shows like you're getting challenges or witnesses or anything like that. I didn't have any witnesses, but I had a lot of challenges. And so there were times when I was getting like a little bit more helium than some other days, and I found that to be pretty interesting. But you guys can see here, 7 days, $218 in profit. Obviously, helium is up in terms of price right now, I believe. Yeah, about $15 per helium, so that's pretty amazing. But I want to show you guys some examples later on in this video, just about, you know, how other people are making hundreds of helium a month. Okay, so like, just insane. So yeah, I would love to know if you guys have had some experience with these helium miners, and I know that these ones specifically have been out for, I think, more than 6 or 7 months now. So yeah, helium's been out for quite a while. So yeah, I would say a lot of people have had these and also experienced the insane rise up in helium price as well. Okay, so guys, I want to now, let's go into the computer, and I want to just show you guys what helium's about, and also, you know, what you could potentially generate depending on where you live. Okay, so what I showed you guys here is it could vary from a lot of different areas depending on where you live. So I want to explain that coming up in a sec here. All right, so I'll see you guys in the computer. As you guys know, I am a huge GPU miner at heart, and in terms of crypto mining, I've never really experienced many other types of mining out there, like I would say, like, you know, proof of capacity, hard drive mining, and you know, FPGAs. I don't have much experience with those, but you guys know I do play with ASICs as well, but mainly GPUs. And so this Helium project is based around an algorithm called proof of coverage, which I think is really intriguing, and it's already been implemented many places around the world, which I will show you guys the network map here in a second. Okay, so I just want to read Helium's mission statement here. They say, people-powered networks start a wireless revolution. Powered by the Helium blockchain, the People's Network represents a paradigm shift for decentralized wireless infrastructure. So you can mine and you can stake, and of course you can use the Helium. All right, and then they say here, Helium's technology allows anyone to build out massive, cost-effective wireless infrastructure in an entirely new business model that benefits everyone. The Helium vision is the most ambitious we have seen in the blockchain space since the advent of smart contracts on Ethereum. Helium represents a fundamentally new approach, one with a radically reduced cost structure to deploying and managing wireless networks at scale. And then going along here, they say Helium is a better way to build wireless infrastructure. The People's Network is the world's first peer-to-peer wireless network that provides a secure and cost-effective way for low-power Internet of Things, or IoT for short, devices to send data to and from the internet. Now, I am not quite sure if this is enabled yet. I was trying to figure that out. Like IoT devices, like, such as like, I don't know, security cameras potentially, or doorbells. But they say here they have an example of like pet collars, gas meters, flood sensors that could RF signaling to the hotspots, essentially, just sending packets to the Helium miners. So pretty interesting, really interesting, right? So now I want to talk about the proof of coverage algorithm, which they say here it is a unique work algorithm that uses radio waves to validate hotspots that are providing legitimate wireless coverage. For this validation, work hotspots can earn HNT by verifying network transactions, adding new blocks to the blockchain, and performing other tasks. Now, this is what I was trying to figure out, how these earn HNT. So what I gather is that if you are near other Helium miners, you are most likely going to get more Helium. Rather than if you are by yourself with no other Helium miners near you, like myself kind of. I have some near me, but they're quite far, so I don't think they are communicating at all. But I'm not quite sure how long of a distance you need to be close to in terms of the farthest. I think it's like, I think up to 300 meters from what I heard. I'm not quite sure, but it's using RF signal, and it's using a technology called LoRaWAN, and it's basically long distance wireless transmitting. So other ways I believe how they can get issued, Helium, is there's like challenges and witnessing, okay, which is really cool. So I want to do more research on this, and I believe there's going to be some IoT devices, or IoT like potential companies that are going to be utilizing the Helium network, using the technology on the Helium network infrastructure. Okay guys, so let me show you the coverage map. Okay, so this is something, if you guys are interested in getting a Helium miner, which I'll talk about in a second, link down below, but I just want to show you guys the interactive hotspot map. So right now, there are only about 25,318 hotspots online as of recording this video, which is crazy. You can see here, North America is just, there's tons of hotspots everywhere. Looks like there's some in Alaska, some in Hawaii, and we got a lot in Europe as well, and of course Asia, but not really a lot in like Africa or South America. Looks like there's a few here. But the cool thing is, so just an example, let's just go, we're not going to go to mine because I want to dox my location, so that's why I couldn't show my exact results. But like I said, I mined roughly about 14 Helium so far in the past 7 days. But other people in denser areas, okay, that are just, okay, so I'm in New York, and there are a lot of hotspots here. So just an example, let's click on this one. You can actually click on the actual hotspots and, just choose one, and you can see the hotspot details. Okay, so just an example, and we'll see how much this one has made. Some of them, from what I've been seeing, have been making a couple hundred Helium a day. Okay, so look at this. Let's just see here. Okay, so this one, for the past 30 days, has mined 114 Helium, which is nuts. But you can see here for the past year, since he started, I would say he or she, sorry, in August of 2020, this one has mined a total of 2,500 Helium since last year of August, which is just crazy. And it looks like this one has been witnessing and seeing a lot of other hotspots, and has a lot of challenges and mining rewards. You can see here, wow, it's just amazing how this works. And yeah, you can see here the denser areas are able to communicate with other Helium hotspots, which is really cool. And yeah, so I mean, this is nothing to scoff at, guys. This is a lot of Helium, and if you look at the price of Helium today, as of recording this video, it's $16, right? So Just nuts the amount of these helium hotspots that are able to mine. But you can see, all right, and it's not all unicorns and rainbows, that the amount of helium that you were mining in the beginning, I would say, it looks like it is dropping, all right? So the amount of helium miners that are coming on the network, it looks like they're getting less and less helium, all right? So I've been noticing that as I was looking at other helium miners on the network. It's not just that one that we just looked at, but generally a lot of other helium miners, hotspots that I've been seeing, that they've been generally getting lesser and lesser helium as more hotspots have been coming on the network. So yeah, so look at that. Wow, this one has mined 4,100 helium. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. I just want to do a quick count. I'm not trying to entice people here, but let's just do 4,150 times what's the helium price? 1661. Okay, so 16.61. That is almost $70,000. This one helium hotspot. That is crazy. In the past, let's see, April 10th of 2012. So this guy started way earlier. Wow, that is crazy. That one mined about 767 HNT back on April 10th to May 9th of 2020. So holy smoke. And this one definitely has a lot of coverage against other other ones as well. Okay, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to just show you guys that, but you can feel free. You just go to helium.com and you can go check out the coverage map and just look, depending on where your area is and depending where you live and how many other helium miners are near you, it actually really affects the amount of HNT that you're getting. So if you are in the middle of nowhere, so let's just go over here, for instance. This lonely guy over here looks like there's no helium miners here. So let's just see, just comparing their HNT rewards to other ones. So okay, so this guy just started. Looks like this year, February 4th. So this guy hasn't mined that much HNT. So it looks like he's only mined about 10 in the past 2 months or so. So that's not a lot. So this guy's by himself, right? So keep going along. Let's just find some other by themselves, just to get an idea, so you guys can understand. But the main point here is not to it doesn't matter if you're by yourself or not. It's to spread the wireless infrastructure of helium. All right, so that's what it's all about. And as this network becomes bigger and bigger, it should technically incentivize more people to get more of these miners and spread out the wireless infrastructure throughout the world. Okay, so it looks like this guy, looks like he's been generally getting some small helium rewards as well. Some days, some months he was getting less, months he was getting more. So yeah, it just really depends. Just really depends where you live, and just the coverage. But ultimately, it looks like the North America is covered pretty well, but more interior of USA is not. But generally around the world, it's not really covered that much yet. But really cool, guys. Really, really cool. I really love what Helium is doing here, the Helium project. But if you guys are interested in looking for a Helium hotspot, feel free to click the link down below to SP North America Group. They're the ones who helped me garner that Helium original miner. So that's really cool. I'm hoping to have one of these or a couple of these in the near future, so I can do a review of these SynchroBit Helium miners. Okay, these ones includes the gateway, includes the LoRaWAN antenna, the power adapter, and an outdoor enclosure as well if you want to do it outdoor. Okay, so that's really cool. And so yeah, this price of this miner is only $421 if you're interested. Okay, so it looks like the North American model, and you can order a European model as well if you're in Europe. Okay, so for more of my North American friends and European friends, you guys will be able to order both versions if you want it. Okay, depending where you live, of course. Okay, my friends, so that's it. Let me know your thoughts about Helium, and I hope to have more Helium content down the road once I get some more Helium hotspots. And yeah, so I really appreciate you all. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.